Oh. Oh, video 7, I think. I don't know. We're not gonna do that anymore. Anyway, unboxings, modern unboxings. September 10th unboxings. Oh, speak of the devil, we have to continue along. I lost, for those of you who don't remember, if you haven't seen yesterday's, the day before, day before, day before, day before, I lost all my fucking unboxings. Lost like 30, 35 unboxings. I also lost one review. Oh shit, it's happening. It's doing that thing. Where that window there, the 2 windows, which looks like that window's there, 2 windows, lights up the artwork that has a girl who's watering the plants. And you can see the ray of sunshine hitting the wall, and then the ray of sunshine is hitting the wall, and there's plants somewhere. Plant. I have a thing, like, I have an anime girl thing, obviously. And, but like, that's just a cute anime girl. There's nothing sexy about that. It's just interesting space. She's sitting on a mini split for some reason indoors. Doesn't make any sense. And she got the potted plants. So that's basically Mandy looking at the plants and the sun's coming in. I love it. And we got this girl here whose ass is all hanging out, but she's trying to kiss a butterfly. So that's not Mandy. That's not it. But again, sun, windows, light, plants. Sun, windows, light, plants, favorite time of year. I bought 6 SD cards. And they're all exactly the same, and I should have probably bought different ones. I'm gonna have to get on here with a magic marker. So I bought 6 256 gig extreme SD cards. And the camera I'm wearing on my head will get 3. And the camera I use for reviews will get 3. And the way I'm gonna work it now, because what I used to do is fill this camera up 5-6 hours worth of content that I would then dump and then shuffle them together to make them the right length and then just throw them up on YouTube whenever. Now, I'm gonna use them for 2-3 weeks, fill up with a bunch of stuff, not full, but like full enough. And then when I take the SD card out of the camera, copy it onto the computer to do all my editing, and just leave the content on there. Just leave it on, you know, number A. It's gonna be A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. So I don't get them confused upstairs versus downstairs. So unboxings will probably be A, B, C. So A will have all the videos I took on A forever until B is done, and then I'll download B, and I'll keep it on that forever. And then I'll do C, and I'll download that and encode it. And then when I put A back in the camera after C is done, I'm gonna go, wow, those are old unboxings, format card, and then start recording again. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the reviews. I download reviews much faster than I download unboxings. Unboxings were like a once every 5 weeks thing. This card would get full enough that I need to take it out. It's like 7 hours of space on the card. So why would I download it? Well, it's not an emergency. I need to upload this unboxing. But now I'm just gonna do it like I'll have like unboxing, like reviews. I have to physically like, all right, this has to be done today. Go, go, go. Unboxings are like whenever. Now unboxings are not like whenever. Now I need to go make more unboxings. So yeah, SSD retrieval backup emergencies and new protocols, new file use protocols. I think on even like the nicest SD, like the nicest cameras, like the big ones, like the what's the name of that Hasselblad? Like Hasselblad cameras actually write to 2 SD cards at the same time. Like they might even write to eternal memory and then to an SD card, just so you have a backup. Because if you don't got a backup, then you don't got a backup, and then everything goes to shit. So, imagine you're taking pictures of the Pope, and the Pope dies or something right in front of you, and you get a picture of it, and your card corrupts. Like, can't have that. You're not paying $40,000 for a camera if that happens. So, I'll change the way I live, you change the way you live, everyone's happier or more secure. So these are a set of Swans. And I totally didn't know they were arriving today until they told me they were arriving today. These are the D100s. Aren't they cute? Toshiba batteries. Fiber optic cable. Cable for going between the two, and a 3.5 to RCA. We've got a remote control. A fucking whomping huge, actual stiff silica packet. Which means that I may have seen some action. It's going to be the same remote control as all the other Swans, I think, in the Swan line that are not metal, the plastic one. Yeah, volume up, volume down, mute. Bluetooth, optical, coaxial, auxiliary, input. So it has every input and the button input. I don't fucking know. The light and power. And attached fuck you power cable. I hate that. I hate it. Whatever it costs. Whatever it costs. $2. $5. Pass the costs off to me. It's adorable. It looks just like the D300. I did the D300s, which are the order of operations for the best Swans I've ever reviewed were the first pair of Swans I ever reviewed, and then the second pair of Swans. Actually, no, that's a lie. The first pair of Swans I ever reviewed were remarkable. They were the M200 Mark IIs, not 3s, M200 Mark IIs, 5 1/4, sat on my desk, and I was fucking flabbergasted. And then I got, I think, the passive set of Swans, which were like a tweeter on the bottom, and they were like $600, and I think I bought them. Because Swan wasn't sending me anything. I bought those. I don't need anything. I do need something. And those were okay. They had no low end because they were sealed passive. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with these. So I sold them off, took a loss. Then I think either I got the M300s, either I bought the M300s. I don't think they sent me anything until very recently. Has Swan actually gotten in touch with me and started sending me shit like this. But M300 Mark IIs, or M300 Mark 1s, I'm sorry. M300 Mark 1s. There's a huge difference because the Mark IIs are currently the best in the make. But yeah, no, then I built the DIY 3.1 Swans, which was the passive set. And those things were great, but I knew that they could be better, which is why I also bought the M3As for $1,200. Everyone used to buy speakers. Yeah, neither do I. But I needed to know about those Swans.
Print on Project Melody.
Oh, Project Melody is playing a video game on Chatterbait. I'm allowed to say all those words right in a row. Sorry, we're almost done with this.
This is a reminder.
Yeah.
Print on Project Melody.
Print on. It got me completely wrong. Anyway, so then it was the Swans. Then I bought the big Swan M3As and fucking loved those. And then the M300. Then I think we fast forward to the D1090. The D1090 in my old apartment were the best Swans I ever heard. They're in my garage right now, actually, which is such a waste. But my God, does it sound good when I ask Alexa to play my music. So those were the best Swans. So after the D1090s, I got the big versions of these, the M300s, which were just as good, but more money. These look better. These look better than the D1090s or the D1050s, whatever the fuck they were. Imagine this, but just larger. I spit on it already. And that was what these were, the D300s. Now these are the D100s. And somewhere in the middle, I've got the M500s, which I didn't prefer, although they're in my home theater as a center channel, which is the most important speaker in my house, is a center channel. So they're there. Those are huge. And then I got the M300 Mark IIs. I had M300 Mark IIs before the M500. M300 Mark IIs are competing with Bucart. They're ridiculous for like either 900 or 1,000. Optical, coaxial, auxiliary inputs, little port. Oh my God, it's my perfect thumb size for like a bowling ball. Five-step approach. Power switch side. Bass and treble knobs are tight. Looks a lot like Edifier. We don't mention Edifier. We don't talk about them. But yeah, no, and there's your connection. So now this is gonna have to go up against the other Edifier, the little Edifiers that I got that I really fucking liked, that I can't remember the goddamn model number of, little white ones. Those things were fantastic, like fucking fantastic. But these are also the smallest speakers I've ever seen. With a plate out with a ribbon, with a panel tweeter, ribbon, I forget what, they're not a ribbon, they're not an AMT. It's a very strange thing. Anyway, that's that. So now we've peaked Swan. Peak Swan is M300 Mark II. Pasta, Link, Swan, M300 Mark II, and then Link, the D100s. And that's the only two Swans you got to concern yourself with. I also have the Swan M110s, the little white ones. They're downstairs. I got to review those. Those are also great, but they involve a subwoofer on your desk, and it's not the same thing. So let me definitely not go check if Project Melody is streaming. and then set my YouTube DL to record it all because it's not going to be good at all or nothing.